things, and I brought them to show you, is the new equipment, and it's the bod ropes, which are pretty. And those are incorporated in almost every workout. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 days a week you don't use those, but you have weightlifting days and cardio days that kind of alternate. And the bod ropes are used a lot during the cardio days, and then you kind of do them between every block in the weightlifting days. So those are a huge change. That have been pretty cool during the whole program. And then just the fact that you're not basically just worked on only burning fat or only burning muscle. It's a combination of both, and you can see that definitely working throughout the whole program. You can see those results throughout the whole thing.
I love that. So obviously the bod ropes are in connection to like a jump rope. So, but you know, you're taking out the factor of like tripping on your feet and stuff.
Yeah.
Did it take you time to get used to using the ropes?
It did, and there are super hilarious videos of everyone, especially the first week, trying to use those, trying to get that coordination, and still it's like my left hand wants to swing it sideways instead of forward. But they're
do you feel like they help more with like your core, or just like I guess when she's using them, is it more like a timed, or how would you say that you use those most?
On the weightlifting days, it really kills your forearms and your grip strength because you're already burnt out anyways. Holding the weights. But on the cardio days, definitely my calves are feeling it because we're doing a lot of movement with our lower body, and calves are burnt out on those days.
I love that. Okay, so in regards to this program, how did you feel about like the time length? Because I know in the past with Beachbody, you know, we have Transform 20, we have T25, 21-day fix is 30 minutes. I know these workouts, there's some that are short, and then there's some that kind of go up in more of like a 40-minute range, 45-minute range. How did that affect you, or how did you feel about that in regards to like getting the program in?
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. So in MBF, pretty much all the workouts are right around that 30-minute time frame, rather than Saturday and Sundays a little bit shorter, because Saturdays are EMOM workouts every minute. So those are only like 25 minutes, and the stretching's a little bit shorter on Sundays. And then MBFA is when it started to kick up and get a little bit longer. But really the main difference is Megan added what she calls a Megan minute in after each round. So you have that extra minute in there after each round, which kind of extends it to the 40 to 45-minute range.
Nice. I like that. Okay, then I had another question too. Hold on, it slipped my mind. It was right as you said it. I know. With your results, did they have you guys pick a nutrition plan, or were you just doing the workouts? How did they what did they expect you guys to do?
Yeah, they recommended you use either the portion fix or the 2B mindset.
Okay.
I did more so the portion fix, which I'm terrible about actually planning stuff out like that. I just kind of guess at it as I go through the week.
Right.
But those are the two programs that they definitely, wanted us to use.
I love that. So so you said like you lean more towards the portion fix. I've seen your results. I mean, you've got killer results. So that just goes to show like this program is going to provide results even when nutrition's not perfect. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's what I've always kind of appreciated is like Beachbody allows us and knows we're going to live life, and life, celebrations are going to happen and things are going to, still come. Having programs like this will still kind of get us those results that we're looking for. What would you say is your least favorite thing about this program?
Probably just the longer workouts there at the end of MBFA is about it, because I like to be able to jump in, get done in 30 to 35 minutes and be done for the day, even though I do enjoy the workouts. 40 to 45 minutes isn't bad, but I can definitely tell a difference whenever I'm trying to get it in and get done.
So do you think this program, so I know you did MBF and then now, are you still in MBFA?
Yeah, I'll finish on Sunday.
Okay. So would you say for someone, you know, with 21 Day Fix, there's people who have only done 21 Day Fix and not ever gone on to 21 Day Fix Extreme. With this program, do you think that's something that are they kind of like laying it out like that? Like if someone didn't want to do the advanced, they could just continue?
Yeah, they could continue doing that. And MBFA I mean, it's laid out exactly the same. Just some of the moves get a little bit more intense. But if they just wanted to do MBF, yeah, that would be totally fine.
I love that. I love that. Because I think that just having that flexibility for people will just allow people to take more ownership of their journey. All right. So before I kind of dive into the slides of the actual like details, does anyone have any questions for Morgan? I mean, she was hands-on with Megan Davies. And for any of you that are not familiar with who the trainer is, Megan Davies, if you go into your Beachbody on Demand, she is the trainer that did Clean Week. And so this is her first like full program that she's done. But a couple years, or I guess it was like 2 years back, Beachbody launched Clean Week, which is our free program that's free at all times. It's on the, what's that called? It's like on the outer wall of our Beachbody on Demand app. Like anyone can always get access to it without having a membership or a sign in. I'm probably not using the right word when I say it's on the outer wall, but basically they don't have to come into Beachbody with a password to do Clean Week. And she also was the winner of, Beachbody did a reality show called The 20s, and that was how she was picked for this. But does anyone have any questions for Morgan about MBF? Don't be shy.
What's their modifier like?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question. With Megan being in quarantine through this whole thing, they didn't focus a whole lot on modifying. So she kind of explained to us that we would have a modifier in the actual program. But she would briefly touch on what the modified move was and then move on. So we didn't see a whole lot of what the modified moves would look like yet.
So when it launches in July, there will be a modifier for it.
Yeah. Yeah, she was doing her workouts, or she still is, in her living room at her house.
I couldn't handle her swabs every day. Oh my goodness. Did you see that in her stories?
I didn't.
Oh, every day she was swabbed, but it wasn't the brain swab.
Yeah.
So she said it was like 10% less effective or whatever, but she was swabbed every day to be around like the film crew and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So Morgan, correct me if I'm wrong. I only saw from Carl's little snippet on the National Wake Up Call the other day, but they're filming this, I guess. So when you've been doing it with her, like you've been doing it one-on-one before they're filming it. But from what my impression is they're filming this in very much a virtual time, like in the regards to like the way the world is right now, because when it was first going to be created, their plan was to have a whole gym filled with people. And then COVID hit, and obviously that changed everyone's plans. And then they turned this, and from what Carl said is like, she is like talking to the people, like the way you and I are talking right now. Like they said she did a really good job at talking to our screen. So when we do it with her on the screen, we're going to feel like we're almost in like a virtual call with her. Is that kind of how she did that?
Yeah. And that's how it's been throughout the whole test group. She's super good at calling out the moves and explaining things. So you don't even really have to be looking at the screen most of the time as you're.
I like that. I like that. Cause I'm very much a screen watcher where I'm like, wait, what's going on? How do I do that? So I love that. Oh my goodness. Does anyone else? Oh, did they have, well, I was going to kind of piggyback off of Kat's, but will they do an intensifier? Sometimes with the modifier, they'll have an intensifier, or is it she's just kind of the sole?
I think she's just kind of the sole. They didn't mention any intensifiers.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that though. I am so excited from it. I've like creeped on different people in the test group, and it just seems like this program, people are saying like, this is my soul program. Like this is the one that like they're just connecting with. And I love that because we really haven't ever had Megan other than a 7-day. We've never had Megan with a program of her own, because in Clean Week, she pulls her moves from every single of the other programs to help people who are new to Beachbody. So I am so excited. Morgan, do you have anything else you want to add before I flip this to sharing some screens and giving you guys the basics of like the details behind it?
I don't think so. I think you guys asked some pretty good questions.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. And I am so excited that you got to be part of this group. Like, how amazing. I've been coaching almost 4 years, and I am still like, I am envious, but so proud of you that you got to have that opportunity, because I would love to be in a test group more than anything. It is on, like, this picture right here. It says, be in a test group. It's on my vision board. And that, like, it is so awesome that you got to be part of this. And for all of you that are new coaches, or bring on new coaches, like, this is a possibility for you too. Beachbody will do this every quarter. So we've got, I'm going to call out Casey. Miss Casey driving in her car right now. When she hits Success Club this month, she will officially be a Success Starter. And then she will get invited into whatever the next test group. So, I mean, this is something that's potential. John, I know you've got it coming up too.
Reagan is like one success point away from being a Success Starter.
She is. And John, I know you better be, you're close too, aren't you?
I've hit my 3rd.
Oh, so you got it. Yes. So we're going to have so many like exciting opportunities for you guys. I can't wait. Like, that makes me so happy. All right. So let me share my screen and give you guys like the nitty gritty of the details that, well, hold on. Oh gosh, I'm calling myself out. Did anyone see my post page the other day about my backdrop? How I felt attacked. All right. You guys just witnessed it firsthand of my backdrop. Look at that. Look at that. All you clean back desktop people. Okay. Let me share this. Okay. So I basically just snagged slides from Beachbody's training, and I'm just going to kind of like give them to you more verbatim, like the way, or not verbatim. I'm going to give you more of my lingo of how I describe these, just to kind of break it down, how the programs are going to be launched, how the packs are going to be. Guys, Beachbody like always blows me away. They listen to their coaches. When Beachbody makes changes and coaches don't like it, Beachbody listens. Sometimes it takes time to like work all the kinks out, but holy moly, I cannot wait to tell you about what they're doing with MBF. So one is we have our nutrition programs, which Morgan shared about how she kind of leaned more towards Ultimate Portion Fix. Guys, I am an Ultimate Portion Fix baby through and through. These containers changed my entire life, but To Be Mindset is an amazing program for people of different personalities. I am a personality person of, I will take advantage of freedom. So the containers work for me because I need boundaries, where To Be Mindset is more of a program, a nutrition program that allows people to have freedom without feeling restricted. And I have seen so many people, my friend Megan is a To Be Mindset girl through and through, and her aunt and uncle, oh gosh, they were in the running last year. They actually got to speak on stage for their weight loss, but amongst the two of them together, they have lost 400 pounds. It was insane. I'll have to share their transformation pictures, but it is, and they did that, and they lived this life through To Be Mindset. And so it is these programs are both amazing for anyone. It's just about building the relationship with your clients and learning which program is going to be best for them. So the way Beachbody used to do this was you would help your clients choose a program. However, it was always an added expense, because before To Be Mindset came out, we only had the containers. And so challenge packs came with the containers. And then when To Be Mindset came out, they took those away because they don't want to force people into one program or the other. And so that was when added expenses came in. And so to get the memberships, people had to enroll in, additional support for those or buy the Ultimate Portion Fix. And it just got to be a lot. And for some people who are just leaning into their nutrition mindset, adding on, they were focusing more on saving a buck versus really leaning into the programs. And so coaches started to share that and tell Beachbody, like, we're not getting as many people focused on their nutrition. And so what Beachbody is doing is they are now combining these two. So for people who do want solid nutritional support, they are turning this, they have mashed the two together for a $19.95 a month Nutrition Plus membership. Again, this is just on the nutrition side. This doesn't have anything to do with MBF yet. So if you have someone that's reaching out to you and they're like, I am totally struggling with nutrition, I don't really want to focus on workouts yet, I need nutritional support, this is what will be there for them. So this is basically a humongous savings. We're going to talk about kind of the breakdown of that, but what they have right now is providing a total solution with a Shakeology challenge pack for someone who is wanting to lean into the nutritional programs. They're getting it for $182. That includes the Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset content. That is $157. That's now for free. Like, it blows my mind. So basically what this is going to do for us is allow us to not have fear or worry about price when talking to our clients about really focusing on their nutrition. And here is actually a one of our very own success stories within Beachbody of a woman who focused on her nutrition and was able to lose 110 pounds in 1 year, which is just mind-blowing. All right, so this kind of leads now down to what Beachbody is going to be doing with MBF and how they're going to be launching these challenge packs, and how it's going to affect us in the future. So right now, for 140, we have our all access challenge pack. For 160, we have our 10 rounds challenge pack, and those both just give the workouts and their choice of supplements. So it can be Shakeology or it can be the performance line. And the same with 10 rounds. It gives them 10 rounds, a Shakeology or performance, and the loops. But what Beachbody is going to start doing, and they're starting this shift with MBF, is they are going to make the experience more simplified. Instead of adding in all these extra things like, oh, well, I can add this on and add this on, they are making their challenge pack the absolute total bundle. And so what they're doing is they are now including, they are including in a basic challenge pack for MBF, To Be Mindset, Ultimate Portion Fix, and the Nutrition Plus membership. So that is going to be their challenge pack. They're getting everything. They are getting the containers and the To Be Mindset tracker. They are getting the Shakeology. They're getting the MBF shaker cup. They're getting the cordless jump ropes, all for the same price that our normal challenge packs go for, which is insane. So they are going to be $160. I'm skipping ahead, sorry. $160 to not only get their year of the workouts, the brand new program, their choice of the supplement, and they're getting both nutritional programs. So that's really going to allow us as coaches to lean in and help them pick which nutrition plan is going to be best for them without them having to feel like that's going to be one more added cost. So we can really start spiking those conversations. I know for me, in the group that I'm going to be running, which I'll kind of dig more into before we end this call, is I'm going to really be teaching them about which program might, reflects personalities and reflects the one that might be best for them, and having them choose a nutrition program. But not, what's going to be nice is they're not going to have to buy one more thing. They're already going to have the tools to it. And it is what I know is going to happen is it's going to just yield results. And that's what our main job is to help people get results. So super excited about that. All right. So now with the just little details about the launch, because in past months, we've had different, since we have the virtual streaming, we have just different ways we launch programs. So one question is, will there be a free sample workout? Yes. So we're going to get the free sample to MBF, which we all get to try, and we all get to share. We get to share these out with our friends, our family, our social media accounts. I will add, when you do share these out, as a coach, make sure you make a list of all the people that you send this link to, because those are the people you're going to want to be having conversations with, checking in with. But on the 29th, which is what? Next Monday? Next Monday, we will get the free sample of MBF, and then on July 20th, we will get the free sample of MBFA. So that will just be in a Vimeo link, as it normally is, and we'll have that in our team page, and that's forever access to that. Prep workouts. Okay, so with like 10 rounds, and in the before we had like 4 weeks of the prep with Amola. There won't be prep workouts for this program, but there will be some form videos. They said this program was not really one that needed a preparation, more or less just proper form. So, but they're not going to be like specific workouts that someone would be doing. So right now, the way our packs are is we have a base pack, a deluxe pack, and a mega pack. Beachbody has decided to just simplify it. They're going to do the base pack, which is Shakeology or Performance Line, or they're going to do the deluxe pack, which is both of them together. And then the prices will be the same. So it'll be $160 for the basic pack and $190 for the deluxe pack. And that includes the cordless jump ropes. Coaches can purchase this on July 7th. I'm going to dig into some just added bonuses that come along with it, and then what this kind of means for us as a team, and how we kind of plan to launch it in just a second. But we can purchase ours on July 7th. When we purchase it, we will have the we will get the entire program. So it's not like we're just getting like the first 10. There will be a new workout posted each day during that exclusive window. So on July 7th, workout 1 will come out. Like on the 8th, workout 2. So it'll be staggered in that live time, but those won't go away. If any of you remember with Morning Meltdown, they had given us like the first 10, and then they disappeared for like 2 weeks, and then we got them back. Beachbody squashed that and said, no, coaches get all access to it. Customers can purchase this on July 27th. Don't let this stop you though, and thinking you can't start signing up people, because guys, discount coaches, like if you have someone that wants to start this program with you, sign them up as a discount coach. Let them know they're getting it early. I'll be, again, talking about the test group in a second. And then the early access includes both. So it's not like you're having to purchase muscle burns fat, the basic, and then the advanced separate. When it's a one-time thing, you get access to both. And then, so for all of you that have been helping people in June, or if any of you signed up in June, everyone who signed up and bought a challenge pack in June is going to get 50% off on the accessory bundle or the digital streaming. So the digital streaming bundle, I'll go over the prices in a second, but basically the prices you see for those two bundles, if you made a purchase for a challenge pack, or any of your clients made a purchase for a challenge pack in June, cut that in half. So I think for the digital, it'll go down to like $15 or $18. All right, program overview. This kind of taps into what Morgan kind of already told us about, but each of the sections will be 3 weeks long. They are designed to be done back to back. However, what we kind of chat with Morgan about is if you just don't feel ready for the advanced part yet, there's no harm in doing the MBF again, you have forever access to these after your purchase. So it's not like anything's going to disappear if you need to ease in as you're ready. These are 7 days a week, 42 workouts total, 20 to 25 to 40 minutes long. And then these are the focus of training and cardio. I like that it's set to the beat of the music. I know, like, if anyone did Morning Meltdown 100, that was such a game changer in like your consistency and your ability to kind of like keep up with the program. I know it did for me because I'm one who kind of like taps out a little bit before I need to, just because it's a mental game for me. And so having the beat of the music, I find that like I stay in it longer. Sorry. Equipment, light, medium, heavy dumbbells. Guys, if you guys haven't seen my graphic though, I think I put it in the team page. Don't let your clients think that they can't do this program just because they don't have dumbbells. I have a graphic. I'll make sure I have it posted in the team page of weights that can be used of things around the house. When we did lift 4, I had a woman who didn't have weights, so she went out in her backyard and grabbed just little bricks from her like backyard, her retaining wall, and that's what she uses her weights. I've seen people do laundry detergent tubs. There is creativity that can be had for people that might think that they can't do something if they don't have the weights. And then the bod rope, weighted, cordless, or indoor jump rope, we'll be using. I'm so excited about these because I know I have a ceiling fan that I would take out if I tried to do a jump rope. All right. Additional workouts, we'll get the free samples. We already went over those dates. And then on the go workouts that use no equipment. How awesome is that? So there's going to be some alternatives for those of you that I know travel or, you know, just are on the go or have to stay in hotels and things like that. And then there'll be bonus 10-minute workouts. I would say they'll be geared towards like abs, like core. And then there will be instructional videos, which are the ones we kind of addressed a little bit ago, which would be great for your, like, if when we're starting a group that's going to be geared towards this, these videos will be great to, in those prep days, getting your clients ready to really just be set for the program and get excited. All right, here's where we talk about the prices. So anytime Beachbody does a new launch, that package or promotion for usually the first 6 months is $20 off. So these kits or challenge packs will be $20 off, but for the basic one, that's $160. And then for the deluxe, $190. We went over that. There will be a t-shirt. This is not the actual t-shirt, but there will be a t-shirt just like 10 rounds for anyone who submits their results for the Beachbody Challenge. They'll get a t-shirt that recognizes that they completed the program. And then here were the prices I was talking about. So coach price for the digital streaming is $37. So 37 divided by 2, it's too early for me to do math, but we're looking in like the $18 range, right? $18, $19 range for someone that purchased a challenge pack in June to get the digital streaming. And then the same goes, so you're looking about what, $26 for the for a discount coach to get the bundle with the jump ropes and that early access. And then here's all the other prices. So you'll see, for those of you that are familiar, prices are the same. Ooh, this is only $180. I was thinking it was $190. Oh no, that's for the off promo. Never mind. Sorry guys. This is the basic challenge pack. When it goes off sale, which it won't go off of being on sale until usually it's like 6 months after it has been released. So after the sales are over, the challenge pack will go back to 180. Sorry, I was looking at that incorrectly. Here's the one I was looking at. 190 for the completion pack, 219 for the challenge pack, for the deluxe. All right, I will put these slides in the team page too, so you guys can always refer back to them. What I'm also gonna make is a album on our team page, like a photo album that I'm gonna be putting I'll put these slides, the photos of them, and then I'm also gonna start putting transformation photos from the people who are in the current test group with Beachbody. Those are photos you are allowed to share. So we obviously don't have our own clients that have results yet with this program, but Beachbody will give us the test group results, and we are allowed to share those to show people that this program does yield results. And then these are just things to keep an eye on. So on June 23rd, Megan Davies will start doing team calls. We will be invited to one of these. I don't know our date yet. On the 30th, she'll be in the Beachbody Champions page. And then there's going to be just many opportunities. On the 6th, she'll be speaking on the National Wake Up Call. And then there'll just be more trainings and things available to us in the coach office. So just kind of stay tuned for those things. Keep your ears out as you're getting comfortable with talking about this program. And then this is just a calendar of these same dates that we're kind of going through right now. And I think that is all for my slides. Sorry guys, I'm keeping you longer than normal. But okay, so I kind of want to dig in now about what my plans are for this program. With 10 rounds, I did a test group, and it was my own test group of just sharing with other women that this is a brand new program. I had never done it, but I want to do it together, and I want us to share what we like about it, what we don't like about it. I want us to take pictures of ourselves each week and really just lean in it together. And it was the most amazing group ever. From that though, I set the standards of the group a little bit higher. I expected people to show up. Does that mean everyone did? No. But that mindset of people leaning in and knowing like, okay, I'm doing this with a group of women, like, and men. I'm doing this with a group of people that I am going to get results with, and I'm going to work, hard with. And it was so amazing. And I just saw such a shift in the enjoyment that the people that I worked with, that they had for the program for 10 rounds. And I want to kind of create that exact same thing with MBF. So I'm going to be running a test group. I am going to be like leveling it up, and it's going to be for 20, I'm going to say 25 of my personal signups, but I am opening the test group. We're going to be starting it on July 20th. That means on that day, we will be doing workout 1 of MBF. And what that also means is the people that I have do this with me are going to have to be coaches. They're going to have to sign up to be coaches. It doesn't mean they need to coach, but I'm going to sign them up as discount coaches, because that's the window that it's only available to coaches. And so what I'm going to be then explaining is this is giving them an opportunity to try out a program that nobody else is getting to try, and they're getting to do it. And then what's happening is the week after, on the 27th, right? Yeah, the 27th, I'm going to let the people in the test group know that they can invite a couple friends to come into it with us and to start it with us. And so what that does is that then helps them feel more comfortable and see that coaching isn't hard. It's more or less just sharing what we're doing and letting other people know that they can come do it with us. And so that will be the test group. It will start on July 20th. All of you are welcome to be running it, coincide with me, like run it with me, run your own and be in mine and kind of mirror it, or we can kind of do it all together. We'll kind of game plan as we get a little bit closer, but just know July 20th is the date, and everyone that's going to be in it has to have MBF and has to be signed up as a coach, discount coach for it. And then I will have my other group that's still running of my multi-program. So don't feel like anyone's being forced into doing this program. I'll have 2 groups running at that time. One will be a multi-program and one will be MBF, which is what I did for 10 rounds. I had my normal one, and then I had, we called our 10 rounds one a toe-to-toe. And so that's kind of the plan. I'll have more details and more plans about it, but right now, like, don't feel like you can't start talking about this. I'm going to be really kind of breadcrumbing this program as like over these next couple weeks. You're going to hear me start, just talking about it a lot more, and sharing it with my social media. And yeah, So any questions? This was a lot of information today, guys. Nobody? All right, awesome. Okay, so a couple things to remember. Hold on, we've got a chat. That was Megan Seals' family. Yes, Caitlin, sorry, I just saw your question. Yeah, that was her aunt and uncle. Yeah. So one last thing is, don't let any of the information that I have given you today, don't let it overwhelm you. This is phase 1 of information. Like, the program isn't even available to us until July 7th. Like, we still have weeks away before we can even get our hands on it. But what I've learned best is getting my brain like spinning about it, and then like just getting it in the plan always helps me learn best. And then I can just kind of like tweak and move things around as we go. So don't let it overwhelm you. Let it inspire you and excite you for just having this opportunity of so many things to come. And one final note before we go, Tuesday is Salted Caramel Day, which might become a Beachbody holiday, because I am so excited for it. I have started just creating a list, like literally like a paper and pencil list of my like follow like social media who want it, and then I did put it on my newsletter. I made a quick Google form. Let me actually just share that with you guys real fast. I'm going to share my screen. Hold on. One last thing, just because it was super simple to make. And if any of you, hold on. I've totally lost your faces. There we go. I swiped. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. To load. So with the salted caramel, because it is a limited edition, we are limited. We can't buy more than 5 boxes. And the way normally our seasonal launches go is once it's gone, it's gone. So fingers crossed that our system will handle the surge of our excitement for salted caramel. But I just made this simple Google form, explain the details, salted caramel Shakeology pre-order form. I'll put this in the team page, but just know, like, you're more than welcome to duplicate this. Don't fill it out because it'll just come to me, or don't have your clients fill it out because then it'll come to me. And you want to make sure that you get credit for it. So I just did this. You can literally like screenshot the images that I used. I've got the price, and then would you like asking if they want it, how many boxes, questions and comments, and then I just put, I'll be sending it to you as soon as it's available on Tuesday. So super simple form that will just kind of keep me in order of who I'm helping get that box. That way on Tuesday, I don't have to go and check in with everyone, ask them, how many boxes did you want? You know, what's your email? This way I have all their information right now, just to make it a little bit easier. Again, don't feel like you have to go out and sell salted caramel Shakeology across the board. Let people know it's there, you know, get it for yourself if you want it. And then mainly let your clients know that they can get it too. So, all right, guys, that is all I have. Thank you so much for sticking around as I rambled. Morgan, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your expertise and your experience with us. I am so excited and happy that you got to just be part of that and then come share it with us. So thank you so much for getting on, Morgan, even though I know it's so, Morgan's an hour ahead of us. So when I have a 8:30 call, she's like, that's 7:30 for me, Laura. So guys, thank you so much. Let me get a quick picture real fast for Boomerang before we go. All right, ready? Let me make sure I got Brittany there. Okay, ready? Smiles, shake. All right, guys. Well, I will chat with you later. And as always, I am here. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.